Good afternoon. My name is Michon Morrow, Chief of the Lincoln Police Department. Just here today to give you an update on the incident that we have unfolding behind us. We are at a business complex in the area of 46th and Normal. We were sent here earlier today at about 11:45 hours on a stabbing. When our officers arrived, they did find a male victim who is in his 40s that had a stab wound in his upper extremities. He was transported to the hospital where he is currently in critical condition, receiving care. A description was provided of a suspect on the call for service and with our victim, and we were able to locate that suspect in an area away from here where he was taken into custody without incident. He is at LPD headquarters where he is being interviewed. He is also a male in his 40s, not releasing his information at this point in time. That's kind of the basic of what we have to offer at this point, just because our victim is receiving medical attention. So we were not able to do a lengthy interview with him, and we have just started processing and interviewing the suspect.
Where did it happen inside the complex?
On the second floor. I don't know if it was in or outside of the bathroom, but it is in proximity to a bathroom on the second floor.
And was the person who was here, did either of the people work here, or they were just here in the building for something else?
I know that our victim was here for something else. I cannot speak to the person that we have in custody and his purpose here.
Do you know what led up to the stabbing?
I don't have that information yet. Again, we just haven't been able to conduct the interviews needed, and witnesses here don't have a level of understanding of what led up. We believe it is potentially an attempt robbery that occurred, but again, that information is still developing, and we will have more to share later today.
I know there's
Did they know each other?
We don't know that. I think that we have a reasonable belief at this point that they have some knowledge of each other, but what that relationship looks like, or if we're potentially incorrect in these early stages, is yet to be determined.
Did you find any weapon on the suspect in the application?
I don't have that information yet.
Or did you locate the weapon here?
We do not have a weapon that we have located at this point in time, but again, I don't have information coming from headquarters where our suspect is, so that answer is potentially available, just not yet to me at this time.
I know there's a lot of different offices up there. Do you know what business or what the place was where this happened or near?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I don't have that information yet. I just know that the assault, the stabbing, took place on the second floor. Again, either in the bathroom or in very close proximity.
And do you know if the approximate ages of either of these people?
Yeah, they're both in their 40s, both males in their 40s, and to my knowledge and understanding, they are both Lincoln residents.
And were you able to find anything that was taken from the victim, by the suspect? Did the suspect have anything on him when he was apprehended?
Yeah, understandable question. We just won't be able to answer that, and it's questions that we have as well until we're really able to do an interview with the victim. Again, we have a reasonable suspicion that this was related to a potential robbery, but we won't know what, if anything, was taken from the victim until we're able to interview him. And we're grateful that he's still with us, receiving medical attention, but we're going to let that be our primary focus with him. Until he is stable and able to be interviewed, then there's just going to be some questions that we're not going to be able to address today, or at least at this point in time.
And one wound or multiple?
To my knowledge, there's one.
I know you peeked your head in there. Can you kind of describe the scene inside?
I didn't go upstairs, so it happened on the second floor, and I stayed on the first floor. Right when you walk in that door, there's offices, but then there's the stairwell that leads right up to the second floor, and that is where we are working to collect evidence, process the scene, look for potential witnesses. So I did not go to the upstairs floor.